What's up, graphic designers, and welcome to day 5 of this What Teachers Are Reading poster project. You guys are doing a great job. Today we're going to continue refining the draft that we started yesterday. When you're done today, you're going to be submitting your JPEGs and only JPEGs into the assignment 6, and we're going to be submitting posters again and again into this assignment. As we wrap this up, you're going to create ideally 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 different posters, and we're going to sign out the posters in this spreadsheet right here. So today we're going to look at one individual's submission, and I noticed that yesterday only a handful of you guys submitted drafts, and that's totally okay. So I see that Bella's got a nice start, and we're going to take a look at Adam's draft in a moment. We're going to recall that we're going to try to create something that looks something visually similar to this in terms of the color scheme with the title and the author. So here we have red and white and red. We're going to be thinking about how we can make something cohesive. So here we got the mountain overlapping the background. We can see the blurb clearly and easily. We've got the logo and so on and so forth. We're going to be using this template to create this project. We're going to be downloading that straight from Google Drive. You're going to find it right here. You can download it and you're going to build right on top of it. And you know what's interesting? As we take a look at Adam, thank you so much for submitting this. When I scroll to the bottom, I can see that you actually built on top of the Mr. Sprinkle one, which, like, I get why you would do that, but because of the dimensions, we want to make sure that we're consistent with everyone else and we're using that template. And so here we are. Here's what you produced. And I was looking at it and I like your color scheme choice, white on blue, blue on white. However, there's some small changes I would make. We're going to see in a moment. The first change that I would suggest you make and everyone make is make sure that we spell the name of the teachers correctly, especially if they're helping you get into college. And then also, I was looking at this background and I can see that here we've got what looks like, we see like elements of a rainbow, but it's this dark and gloomy sky. We see this cliff, and I'm curious, what's behind Miss Madberg? Oh, that's a really cool background. I also noticed that you don't even have the PNG cutout, so we're going to want to make sure that we simply get that PNG cutout together. But if we click this background, press Command-T, right-click, and then flip it, all of a sudden, I recognize that there's like a lot of great space where we can include text. So I'm going to transform this text, and okay. And I'm going to share with you my draft. So I think already we're on a good start to produce something that looks a little bit better. And here is the way I've refined it. The reason I chose green and white is because I pulled green from the grass in the foreground. Adam, you have not submitted a logo yet, so Tess, thanks for donating your logo to this project. You'll notice in this one I added a drop shadow, and just a drop shadow. So we have light text, right, white and dark blue with a little bit of drop shadow. We've got a nice fun font from defont.com. We see the logo, and actually I made Miss Madberg a little bit bigger and I shifted her down, and we can see that we've got a little overlap of the book on the rectangle, and her name is spelled correctly. I can't wait to see what you guys produce today. Let me know if you have any questions. Talk to your neighbors. Submit your work as a PSD in assignment 5 and a final JPEG in assignment number 6, and then we'll start our next poster.